As the world celebrates the International Day of Education, Unicef is appealing to governors of Nigeria's northwestern states of Jigawa, Kano and Katsina to step budgetary allocation and releases to the education sector in their respective states. Chief of UNICEF Field Office made the appeal during a press conference as part of activities marking the year 2025 International Day of Education. According to him, Nigeria spends only 1.2% of its GDP on education against the Sustainable Development Goals, recommended 4 to 6%. He laments that more needs to be done to ramp up to ensure improvement in the state education in these regions.
On this day, when the global community is celebrating the International Day of Education, UNICEF calls on the governments of Kano, Jigawa and Katsina to increase appropriation, release, and spending on basic education. Nigeria spends only 1.2% of GDP on education, while Sustainable Development Goals SDG 4 recommends between 4 to 6% of GDP to be spent on education. Across the states of Kano, Jigawa, and Katsina, the UNESCO benchmark is being met and as expected. But it comes to a certain level where, unfortunately, the budgetary allocation and appropriation to education sector across Kano, Jigawa, and Katsina state have not been matched with actual release and spending as appropriated funds, and this needs to be addressed. We know that there's an issue of utilization of these budgets. Allocation is being made, but unfortunately these budgets are not necessarily spent and utilized on time. So we're encouraging not just the release and allocation, but also we're encouraging relative government partners to spend these allocations.